Tonight, the roads and skies are filled with people making their way out of town for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. AAA predicting around 45 million people will be traveling. The vast majority, about 39 million, will be driving to their destinations. And as you get ready to fill up, the average price for regular gas tonight in Georgia is around $4.03. Now, that's a slight increase from a week ago and nearly 50 cents higher than last month. And with gas prices this high, some may be considering a staycation maybe, or putting off filling up unless they absolutely have to. 11 Alive's Chase Howell caught up with drivers and a mechanic who says running on E could cost you more than a full tank of gas.
Who carries cash anymore? Well, if you don't, you may want to start, especially if you're paying for gas, because some gas stations like this one behind me offers 10 cents off per gallon when you pay cash. And believe it or not, $4.79 isn't the highest price I've seen for gas in the city.
There's definitely one number going up faster than the other, for sure.
Lewis Smith says he's heading to Florida for the long weekend, and he just paid $4.99 per gallon of gas to fill his tank.
I'm trying to think of the math. Like if I work 1 hour, I make $17. So then I got to take $5 away from that. I make $13 an hour now.
If you think that's bad, it could get a whole lot worse if you're constantly driving on E.
When you run the vehicle very, very low, that causes basically the fuel pump to begin to overheat. The fuel in the tank will actually cool the pump as it's inside the tank itself. So the more and more that it actually begins to build up heat, that can cause the pump to actually shut off.
Saunders says if your fuel pump goes out, it'll cost you $750 minimum. So in perspective, using Georgia's average gas price of about $4, it costs you $56 to fill up a 14-gallon tank. That's 13 full tanks of gas for the price of a pump.
A quarter of a tank is about where it needs to be until you really need to fill up. That's usually the safest, that's the safest level.
Plus, who wants to break down in Atlanta traffic? Reporting, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.